Very warm welcome to all of you. Hi. Yes, I am alive. Say hi to Mr. Itachi. He's very excited to greet you all. So, today I want to review a book that I found on GoodReads. Now, if you don't know about GoodReads, don't worry, I'll tell you. I'm here. GoodReads is a platform where people share their reviews about a book, where they share their thoughts, the pros and the cons, and where they rate a book accordingly out of 5. So this was rated 4 plus, and that is a high rating, right? So I wanted to know, what is the hype all about? Is this even worth the 4 plus rating? What is it? I also read some mixed reviews that made me wonder, why are people abusing these things in the book so much. So I read it, and yes, I want to go ahead and share my views with you all. So keep watching. Before I go any further, I want to show my solidarity to the protesters at Jantar Mantar. I believe in rights, and I believe that they are asking for their rights. So much power to them. Much power from Mr. Itachi as well. Yes, do you approve? Yes, he approves. So much power to them. The visuals are quite disturbing, honestly, and I'm just really disturbed and upset. But much power to all of them, and a very heartfelt thank you to them. I don't care who calls them anti-national, who calls me anti-national, because we all know a nationalist is somebody who cares for the country, and you you just cannot show care by just speaking 10 words. You need to put it in action. So whoever is out there speaking for their rights, whoever is out there who cares for the future, who cares for the future generation, much power to you all. And I hope that this leads to some success, some changes, some positive things as we move now forward. Moving on to the book reviews. So the book that was rated 4 plus on Goodreads was this book called Local Women Missing by Mary Kubica. Now this book, as the title suggests, is about women going missing in their locality. Now, there are three characters that go missing. The first character to go missing is Shelby. The other character to go missing is Meredith, along with her daughter Delilah. So, these characters go missing all of a sudden, and everybody is struck by fear and suspicion that all of a sudden, how did these things happen? And after 11 years, Delilah is found out in the neighborhood in a very battered, abused condition. So, what happened? Where was she all these years? What happened? Where is Meredith? What happened to her? Why was Delilah missing? So, this is the base line of the story. Coming on to the narrative shifts in time and space. So the narrative goes back 11 years ago, and it is told from different points of views of different characters. I like the part the story is the narration. I do like stories that go back and forth, but I think this could be a bit distracting and infuriating for somebody who is new. So yes, I even though the comprehension, the writing style is very new, reader friendly, anybody can read it, it's quite easy to comprehend. I think you might struggle with the back and forth of time and space that keeps happening, the way it keeps going back to 11 years to different perspective. But I think, in my opinion, that is what makes the story, that is what builds mystery, what builds that sense of wanting to know, the suspense. So that is useful in that. As for the plot is, it is a wonderful plot, but I think it somewhere fails because the twists are there. It is a fast-paced, twist-filled book. In my opinion, the plot, the writing style, the comprehensibility, these are the plus points of the book. Where it did not work for me is the plot twist. I think the plot twists are where it loses some of its credibility. Plus, Plus the ending is just insane. I mean, if you read the book, I would love to know your thoughts. I think it is because of the ending that I changed my mind. Other things, I think it's something that you can make up. Many writers tend to do that. For example, prolong the stories, add certain things that are not required. So these were there, but the ending and the plot twists are what did not work for me. So, is this worth the 4 plus review that is on Goodreads? For me, I mean, after reading the ending, I just cannot justify giving it a 4 plus rating. Maybe a 3, because it did performed well in certain aspects, but a 4 plus, I don't think so. I mean, if you read the book, I'm telling you, the ending is just, it's just incredible. How do I justify such an ending? The story build up and everything is wonderful. The reading, again, the comprehensibility of the writing and spot on. It's easy, and of course it's subjective, so you might like it, you might not like it, but this is what it is. As for the ending, it did not work for me. I i i think it was a very hurried ending that usually happens with books like this nowadays. So yes, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions. And I would I recommend this book or not? I think I would recommend it for you to read it, to see it for the positive aspects that it has to offer. It is good in its narration. It is also very useful if you're reading it to understand different styles, how it builds up that suspense, how it grasps your attention. But as for the ending, if you don't like being disappointed by a book, I think you can pass this, but I would definitely recommend you to read it and to form your own opinion. That was my review for The Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. Let me know your thoughts. If you have read the book, share in the comments. Tell me what were your opinions on. Suggest me new books if you have any recommendations. I love getting recommendations. I love trying new genres. I love reading different writing styles. So if you have something in mind, like and subscribe if you like the video, and let me know what would you like me to review, what would you like to know my opinion about. I am flattered. Thank you. Hope you are having a great day today. Stay strong, stay positive. Wish for the best of this country. Thank you. Bye. Say bye to Itachi. Bye.